beautiful morning, isn't it?
Yes.
So we were listening to this speaker this morning. I can't recall her name, but she's doing a TV show on reality transurfing, and very, very interesting lady. And anyway, she said that she gets a lot of questions from people, and one of the questions that she gets most often is, when will I find the one, right? And Jeffrey and I are very passionate about that and about relationships and finding outrageous love and finding somebody to spend the rest of your life with. And her answer was interesting to me because she spoke of her own experiences and said that, she had a lot of bad relationships, thinking they'd work out and getting her heart broken, thinking this was the one, and then it wasn't, and this happened and that happened. And it wasn't for her until she stopped looking for the person and just started living her own life. And then, in her words, she attracted the perfect person for her who accepted her as she was.
I've heard you give that advice to lots of people.
To an extent, yes. I want to expound upon that because there's a step that allows you to start living your perfect life, with or without somebody. But if you want to find that person, and let's be honest, we all do. Everybody wants to find the love of their life. So, the reality is, in order to start living the life where you're doing things and you're having fun and you individually are loving life, you have got to do it from the inside out. You've got to love yourself first. And love yourself first. She didn't express those words, but I think that is the foundation for being able to stop looking because you're no longer lacking. Right? Does that make sense?
Well, I like to call it, being a light giver. People want to be around a light giver. So what you're basically saying is you're that person that has it all together, and it's very attractive to other people.
Right.
Like no one wants to happen upon a train crash. You'd rather walk in and look at a beautiful sunset, right? It's
Absolutely.
the two options, right?
Absolutely. It's like somewhat of a feeling at different levels of desperation. And when you're talking to someone and they feel so desperate, they want to be your friend so desperately, it's a little bit off-putting, right? I don't know why, but it is. And I think part of it is that, you can recognize that you can never make them happy by being their friend. They are going to need more than that because they have not found that inner self, that inner love first.
Right.
And nobody wants to put themselves into a position in a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, where they have that responsibility, especially knowing that they can't win.
Right. And it may sound complex to some people listening to this that are having some issues or trouble, whatever it may be in your life, but it's a fairly simple thing to do. It starts out with just being grateful for the most minute things, and you have to start there. It's not really a tough thing to do, and I think it's good advice that I've heard you give this to a bunch of people, and I didn't catch that in the talk this morning. I must have been doing something else, but it's common knowledge. But why is it? I always get perplexed when common knowledge, everyone gets that, and I think most people shake their head and say that's absolutely right, but then they don't execute on it. Right? I don't know why that is.
Well, I just think they don't execute on it because they're not there yet. They haven't gotten to the situation where they are so in love with themselves, and whatever the reason, whether it's because they're just too busy trying to do other things that at the end of the day are not that important. When you're on your deathbed, the most important thing is the people that you've had in your life. Not the things, not the jobs, nothing else except for the people that have been part of your life. Those are the people that are going to mourn your loss because you've been so important to them. So that's the focus. First, focus on yourself. And once you are there, you will be so overflowing with love and joy that you're going to see it and exude it to the world. And anyone that meets you is going to be attracted to that. And so if you're looking to meet the one, forget about meeting the one. You're the one. And get to know yourself and really love yourself.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love.